Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. I am Orion. We are back with some more Jotunnslayer, Hordes of Hell, a really cool action survival horde roguelike game that is in public playtest. And the reason I kind of wanted to do another video for this is one, they did some UI changes. They in game balancing issues. They didn't add any new content yet, unfortunately, but they did refresh the UI, the interface. They sort of nerfed the game a little bit. They made it a little bit easier, I think. They reduced some of the damage enemies do, movement speed, and some things like that. Maybe people were thinking it was a little too hard. I thought it was all right. And then they actually reduced the cost of some of these upgrades, so the shop is now easier to get more upgrades and things like that. But the biggest thing is they opened up more playtest slots. So I know a lot of people were kind of asking about it. So you can now go request access again. They said they're going to allow so many people a day. I think like 200 people a day or something. So if you want to try the game, go ahead and request access now. I don't know how long it's going to be open for. I'm going to try to put this video up as soon as I can when I have a free time slot. But I'm assuming requests are still open, so I would go try to check that ASAP. Let's jump into it. I did actually beat the game on, I guess, my off time. I was playing this a little bit after they did the update, and just to kind of check it out, and I did get a full clear. So hopefully we can get a full clear again. We're going to be running, we have to run the same class. The other classes aren't in the game yet. I don't have any of the other weapons unlocked yet either. I guess I could try to do that next if we get enough gold, but let's just jump into it. There is difficulty 2. I don't really know if we're going to do that yet. I think we're just going to stick with difficulty 1 for now, at least for this video. And then if I get a full clear, then we'll jump into some of the modifiers and stuff for our next video. But I did find a build that I liked and felt that it was pretty good in this game. So you can see they changed quite a lot about the UI. Let's do auto. Why aren't we attacking? Okay, there we go. They changed that too, so I had to switch the attack mode. Some of the things they added, you can now see our quest markers are on the right hand side, so they're no longer on the left. They changed that a little bit to make it, I think they wanted to really clean up the UI. And then the skills at the bottom, they don't show up anymore either, which is, I don't really know if I agree with that one, because I did like the skills showing up at the bottom. Okay, so first one here, we have a slash of light that increases in number, range, and damage. Chance to cast a spell twice on its cooldown. I'm actually gonna take this one, even though we don't have a spell yet. I like that one for what we're gonna do. So let's come light our first tower. Yeah, I want to keep getting Freya because there is an ability that I want to get from her. This is the one I want. I want to get the golden disc, because I want to upgrade this to where we're starting to throw out multiple discs at once. And then I want to get the throwing axes on for the berserker abilities and then do that also. So let's do, I think I might actually reroll these. Increases damage to all heroes class skills. So that's only, I think, our class abilities. I guess we could do that, because I will be taking class abilities, so we'll get some damage boost to that. So before, you used to, right under our health bar, you could see the cooldown and whatever abilities you had, and I'm kind of surprised they didn't want to include that anymore. Okay, let's go with berserker and see if I can get the, it's not the axe throw, I think it's this, yes it is this one, the swirling axe. So I think I got the 2 abilities I mostly want now. Let's do Freya and see if we can start getting the upgrades. Yep. So this is the really good one too, though. I would kind of want to take this one. Because this is good for getting meta progression. You can get up to kind of 20-ish gold each run, which is nice. But we're gonna play for the win more than meta progression, so I'm gonna get the 2 discs. then let's get our last quest. Okay, let's do Freya again. We can do the experience plus 25%. The level is capped out at 25, I believe. I don't think we can get higher than 25. Previously, I think it was level 22, so I think they raised the level cap for this. Just kind of what I remember from reading in the notes. Okay, so there's our treasure chest way up there, so we got to run all the way back over there and get it. Should be a golden they called it a golden bat too. I thought it was more of a gargoyle, but it's a golden bat, at least by their terms. Okay, let's do the pulls experience, I guess. It's not going to be a lot of experience that it's going to pick up though. Okay, let's do lightning. Summon lightning sentinels which strike nearby enemies. All skills deal more damage. Okay, here's our bat. Right, that's not a bat, that's a gargoyle. They reduced the speed on that, so it makes it easier to kill now. That was another thing that they changed. Okay, so now we need to defeat champions. Let's do Freya again. Let's do the double cast. So I'm basically just gonna summon both of these champions, and then I'm gonna just kind of run around and kite them until they die. Do Freya again. Guess we can do the 60 damage there. Pretty much just gonna hang out here until we kill these guys. A boss is gonna be showing up here soon too. Okay, so now we get our second pick. I usually so at level 11, I guess once you gain 10 levels, you get to pick a subclass. I usually like to go with the regeneration. That feels like the safer play in these type of games. And there's some ways to restore your health in this, but there's not a ton of reliable ones. So I think just taking that one's a pretty safe one. Okay, let's go get our money bat, our money gargoyle. Let's see, much easier to kill him this time. And then we'll go get our chest too. All right, let's do the crystals again. All right, let's go, stick with Freya. And then, yeah, so now I'm gonna get my golden disc 3. So now we're gonna shoot out 3 discs. And then we need to get that axe going a little bit more too. So then we just have a lot of range and AoE damage. Okay, we still have a minute until our next objective, so we can kind of just hang around and kill things. So auto attack always, auto attack off, and auto attack smart. So I guess smart, maybe smart only does it when the enemies are near. There's no movement debuff or anything though. I'd have to see what the differences are with those. Right, see, there's no movement speed debuff for attacking, so I guess just keep it always on. Okay, we're gonna do Berserker and hope that we can get the axes. Yeah, so Swirling Axe 2 now. See, now we have, so now we have the 2 Swirling Axes, we have the 3 discs, and then I also have a 20% chance to double cast it. So that should be pretty cool. Let's see if we can get 30% chance. This aura isn't really, this aura is good, but it's really hard to trigger because holding still for a second and a half is tough. Let's take it though, maybe as a safety. Our money goblin again. Keep calling him money goblin, but money gargoyle. Okay, let's do Berserker. Oh, here we go. We're definitely gonna do the blood drain. Replenishes health on critical hit, 5% HP, 30% chance. And then Thor can give us, if we get to Thor, which we might actually, I still want to get these axes to 3, but after that we can start taking some Thor abilities, and then Thor has some crit chances too. I also want to get a couple more abilities here too because we have the extra trigger. All right, let's do the God skill upgrade. Yeah, oh, cool. That's a good one. 30% chance. So now we have a 30% chance to double cast. Okay, let's go Berserk. And then here we go, the 3 axes. Okay, so now I have what I want leveled up. Now we can start getting into Thor's tree. And we'll start taking some of Thor's abilities. Okay, let's do the straight up experience. Now let's go into Thor. And then we'll take several lightning strikes around. We can do the lightning strikes. I'm gonna try to stack different abilities now. Okay, let's do... Freya has another one I want to this wave. A wave of radiant energy radiates from the hero's body. It's kind of like a close range AoE. Oh, see, it just did the double cast there, so that's cool. So a 30% chance, that's pretty solid. This is a heal, so I'm gonna, we have a lot of heals on the ground. When we fight the final boss though, the Jotun, I think, you can't, you get trapped in an arena though. So, you can't, we're not gonna be able to use those heals once we get into the boss fight. Okay, we got 20 seconds until our next objective. The last objective, well, the last objective before the boss is basically we just need to sit in an area and fight enemies. Okay, let's do all skills deal more damage. Let's do that one again. Of course, they're way on the other side of the map, too. The enemies just aren't coming fast enough for us to slay them. Okay, now let's go do the next one. Alright, let's do Thor. See, these aren't skills. I want skills. Let's do Thor again. Active. Ugh, fine. I want a new skill, though. Here comes the big wave. Let's do Thor again. Wonder if we can't get another active ability. So I guess we'll do that one, level that up. Okay, so now we got the last objective. Let's get these treasures, though. Let's do Freya. Yeah, I wonder if we can't get new... I wonder if we can't get new abilities at this point. If I could see how many abilities I could equip, then I would know. Let's do... Yeah, let's just do the haste. Then I guess I'll just go... I could farm XP for a little bit and then go fight the boss. Which I think we'll do. So I'm pretty sure once you trigger the boss, I think the timer stops. So let's get maybe 1 or 2 more levels. Yeah, I have a feeling that maybe we can't get new abilities. Either that or we're just getting unlucky. Because these are all passives. Triggers upon taking damage. Lightning strike in every direction, hitting nearby enemies. So that's gonna be triggers on level up. No thanks, that's not good. Each attack has a chance to do chain lightning. These aren't really that good. Not especially this late in the game. Those aren't those aren't abilities I want to see. Oh, we got another boss here. Let's kill this guy before we go do... Because he will show up in the arena. He will show up, and it does make the boss fight with the Jotun a little harder. So let's finish this guy first. He went down quick. Okay, let's just do, I'm just gonna do the gold. Because for my attack speed, I'm not even really going to attack the boss that much. I'm gonna rely mostly on my abilities. Because the problem with the boss fight too is, it's not necessarily that he's hard, but if you get close to him, getting close to him is what's gonna hurt you more than anything. And so it doesn't make sense to really try to stay in melee range with him. They did say they nerfed his damage a little bit, but okay, let's do, man, I want to do Thor because I know there's some other good abilities there. Yeah, I'm almost positive we can't get a new ability now. We must be locked out of abilities. All right, so let's summon the Jotun. See, so now we're going to be trapped inside this arena. And again, I'm mostly going to rely on my AoEs to do my throwing attacks to do most of the damage here. He's already a third dead. We'll start to pick up some new abilities too as we get further and further along. He'll summon some new enemies. We'll start to summon these ice explosions too, like really big ice explosions, which I assume are going to come soon. Unless we're just draining them down too fast. There we go. He's only got 900 health left. Come on. 132 and last hit. There we go. We did it. We are Jotunnslayer. See, so it was much easier. I don't know if it's because of whatever nerfs and stuff they did to the game. But yeah, it was much easier. This is a really fun game though. This is a really cool game. I really do like this game. Let's see what did the most damage here. This is a little hard to read. Damage, DPS. Looks like the most DPS was our swirling axes. Or no, the golden disc at 61. It's kind of funny that I guess level 3 Thunderstorm probably didn't do as much damage. Cause look at Thunderstorm level 3, it only did 43 DPS compared to 45. These are a little hard to read. So this one only did 910 damage, probably because maybe we leveled that up really quick. But in terms of DPS, this did more. Maybe because we got this one when we did the boss fight, and so most of the time it wasn't hitting anybody. Total damage, 109,000, 2,400 enemies defeated. No resource bonus, 16-minute run. Okay, at least we can start to see all our stats now, which is nice. Descriptions, what is this right here? Can't click on anything. Oh, okay, we can change it over here. So you can see what we had. Okay, I like this screen. So it was pretty even in terms of damage, I guess. Divine Wave didn't really do a lot, but I wasn't really expecting it to. It's just a nice close range ability. These did all about kind of the same. But this was the weapon I liked. This was the weapon I really wanted to get, and then the swinging axes too. So worked out pretty well. All right, everybody, that is going to be it. Let's go back to the main menu. I don't think there's going to be anything new here other than some new upgrades we can maybe get. Maybe I'll unlock an axe, and we'll try running one of the new axes, because that's really all I can do. I guess I can unlock this axe, but I think maybe I just save up for this axe, because this axe looks much, much cooler. Right? Doesn't this axe look much cooler? So these are the ones we're using. This one's going to have a shout ability. Stunning roar throws nearby enemies away and triggers rage. This one's going to be a short but extra strong speed boost. So it's going to make us super fast. It's also going to... These weapons also give us a 10% attack speed. This one gives us critical chance and stun chance. So we'll see. I'll see what I want to do with some of my resources here. But yep, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Again, the playtest is out. They are accepting more requests, so go ahead and try to request it. I hope by the time this video goes up, they're still accepting them. It's not going to be too long after I saw the announcement, so yeah. But if you like these videos, please like, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day.